हाय एवरीवन, दिस इज साजिद। पिछले दो वीडियो में हमने कुछ क्वेश्चंस देखे प्लेस वैल्यू के रिलेटेड। इस वीडियो से हम लोग कुछ रिमाइंडर के क्वेश्चन देखना चालू कर लेंगे। तो अगर आपने देखा कि सीसैट के पेपर में देर इज ऑलवेज एटलीस्ट वन और टू क्वेश्चंस विच आर अबाउट रिमाइंडर और डिवाइडिंग अ पर्टिकुलर नंबर विथ अ पर्टिकुलर अदर नंबर। इस तरह के क्वेश्चन कंपलसरी आते हैं, एक या दो हर पेपर में। तो उसी के लिए ये प्रिपरेशन है। So what I will do is I will take some questions, but then along with the questions I will also explain you the concepts. Okay, तो ये वीडियो ध्यान से देखना। अगर आप ये दो कंसेप्ट तो एटलीस्ट आई एम गोइंग टू एक्सप्लेन रिमाइंडर रिलेटेड, जो कई बार उस कंसेप्ट के क्वेश्चन पूछे जा चुके हैं। ओके, सो लेट अस स्टार्ट विद द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन। ये थोड़ा टफ क्वेश्चन है। आफ्टर द डिवीजन ऑफ अ नंबर सक्सेसिवली बाय 3, 4 एंड 7, द रिमाइंडर ऑब्टेन्ड इज 2, 1 एंड 4 रिस्पेक्टिवली। What will be the remainder if 84 divides the same number? Okay, ये मैं कहूँगा कि दिस इज अ टफ क्वेश्चन, तो इसको ध्यान से समझना। इसमें पहले क्वेश्चन समझ के लेना कि ये क्या कहना चाह रहा है। तो आफ्टर द डिवीजन ऑफ अ नंबर, मतलब लेट अस सपोज कि ये नंबर n है, तो इसको सक्सेसिवली डिवाइड किया है 3, 4 और 7 से। सक्सेसिवली का मतलब इसको पहले 3 से डिवाइड किया गया, फिर जो ये क्वोशंट आया, लेट अस से कि वो क्वोशंट था Q1, फिर ये जो Q1 था इससे हमने 4 से डिवाइड किया, फिर लेट अस से क्वोशंट आया Q2, और फिर यहाँ पे जो Q2 था उसको हमने 7 से डिवाइड किया, और जो भी आया उसका क्वोशंट Q3। ओके, तो दिस इज, और इसमें हमको क्या बोला है कि रिमाइंडर ऑब्टेन्ड इज 2, 1 एंड 4। सो दिस इज 2। ये डिवीजन को जो ओरिजिनल नंबर है उसको 3 से डिवाइड करने से 2 आ गया, 4 से डिवाइड करने से 1 आ गया, यहाँ पे 1 है, और 7 से डिवाइड करने से 4 आ गया। तो ऑब्वियसली सक्सेसिव डिवीजन का मतलब है कि फर्स्ट नंबर को डिवाइड करो, फिर जो भी क्वोशंट आएगा उसको दूसरे नंबर से डिवाइड करो। ओके, क्योंकि जो रिमाइंडर है उसको तो डिवाइड करने का कोई सवाल नहीं आता है, तो जो फुल क्वोशंट होगा उसको डिवाइड करने की बात यहाँ पे की जा रही है। ओके, सो दिस इज द मीनिंग ऑफ द क्वेश्चन. It is important that you first understand the meaning of the question. So now the question is कि ये जो n है, what will be the remainder if 84 divides the same number? तो क्वेश्चन में पूछा गया है कि ये n को अगर 84 से डिवाइड किया जाए तो उसका रिमाइंडर क्या आ गया। ओके, तो अभी हमको पता है कि इफ कोई भी अगर नंबर है, लेट अस से 73, इसको अगर मैंने 4 से डिवाइड किया, राइट, तो क्या आ जाएगा? 4 से डिवाइड करने से 4 1 जा 4, 3 8 एंड रिमाइंडर 1 आ जाएगा, राइट। तो बेसिकली दिस इज व्हाट 18 इंटू 4 प्लस 1, करेक्ट। 73 इज नथिंग बट 18 इंटू 4 प्लस 1. So this is our n, right? This is our divisor and this is our quotient. This is our quotient, this is our divisor, this is our dividend बोलते हैं इसको इंग्लिश में, एंड इसको बोलते हैं रिमाइंडर, राइट। तो ये फॉर्मेट है। अभी हमको बेसिकली क्या करना है कि हमको n को पहुंचना है और उसको 84 से डिवाइड करके देखना है कि रिमाइंडर क्या आ रहा है। तो हम लोग पहले यहाँ से शुरू करते हैं। सो वी विल स्टार्ट विद दिस, क्योंकि यहाँ से हमको Q2 मिलेगा, फिर यहाँ से हमको Q2 मिलने से Q1 मिलेगा, फिर Q1 मिलने से n मिलेगा, फिर हम लोग n को 84 से डिवाइड करेंगे। तो दैट इज द प्रोसेस दैट वी विल फॉलो, राइट। तो थोड़ा सा लेंथी मैं एक्सप्लेन कर रहा हूँ, लेकिन दिस इज वन ऑफ द टफ क्वेश्चंस, तो आप इसको ध्यान से समझना। तो आई एम गोइंग टू राइट दिस Q2 एज Q2 इज इक्वल टू 7 Q3, मतलब 7 इंटू Q3 प्लस 4, राइट। तो दिस डिविडेंड is equal to divisor multiplied by quotient plus remainder. तो ये आ गया मुझे Q2। अब ये Q2 यहाँ पे है, so now I will follow this step and find out the Q1. तो Q1 क्या आएगा? Q1 is nothing but 4 into Q2 plus 1, which is nothing but 4 into Q2 क्या है? 7 Q3 plus 4 प्लस 1, करेक्ट। अब मैं जाऊंगा, मुझे Q1 मिल गया, सो नाउ आई विल राइट n। तो n इज इक्वल टू, दिस इज स्टेप नंबर 3 मैं अभी कर रहा हूं, n इज इक्वल टू 3Q1 प्लस 2, राइट। अब Q1 क्या है, Q1 ये है, करेक्ट। तो दिस इज 3 मल्टीप्लाइड बाय, मैं इसको पूरा ब्रैकेट में डालूंगा, राइट। ऑलवेज रिमेंबर टू यूज द ब्रैकेट्स अप्रोप्रिएटली। 7Q3 प्लस 4 प्लस 1, ये पूरा वैल्यू जो है वो Q1 का है। दिस एंटायर वैल्यू इज Q1, so this Q1, so this is 3 into Q1 plus 2, this is my n. I hope you got this. So now इसको मैं simplify करूँगा, I will simplify this. So first I will keep 3 outside, let me simplify inside first. 7 4s are 28 Q3 plus 4 into 4 16 plus 1 plus 2, which is nothing but 28 into 3. 28 into 3 is nothing but 84 Q3 plus 16 plus 1 17 plus 17 multiplied by 3 is 51 plus 2, which is nothing but 84 Q3 plus 53. This is the value for n which I got. Now see, now you can see 84 here, you can see 84 here. So basically now what we have to do is 84 Q3 plus 53 divided by 84. This is the question. इसका remainder क्या होगा? That is the question, right? The remainder of this equation or this division is what we have been asked for. What will be the remainder? Let me, so this is basically n, right? So this is n is equal to this. So 84 से 84 cancel हो गया. So this is a complete, it is a multiple of 84. So this will get cancelled. So 53 will remain. 53 is not divisible by 84 in any way. So your remainder will be 53. Look at this. Basically here this into this plus 1. Similarly this plus 1 divided by 84 is what we have got. So this number is complete multiple of 84. So that's why remainder is 53. That's your answer, option number D. So here, I have taken one of the toughest questions. Generally, it would not be so tough. Here they have asked for successive division. Typically they would ask for कि ये 2-3 नंबर से डिवाइड करने के बाद ये रिमाइंडर आ रहा है, राइट। अगर 2 से डिवाइड करे तो ये आ रहा है, 3 से करे तो ये आ रहा है। इस तरह के क्वेश्चन आते हैं, वो ज़्यादा इससे सिंपल आ जाएंगे। कंसेप्ट वही है। सो यू राइट द नंबर इन दिस फॉर्म, फिर आप देख लो कि जो भी फाइनल नंबर आएगा वो जो ये फाइनल 84 यहाँ पे है उससे डिवाइड होगा क्या नहीं होगा, and you will get the answer. I will take a couple of examples from that pattern also, but I have chosen the toughest one to start with so that all the concepts are clear to you. Okay, so your option is D, 53. चलो next question देखते हैं. Find the remainder when this number is divided by 34. Okay, so let me write this number. ऐसे कई सारे क्वेश्चन CSAT में पूछे गए हैं. I will take some PYQs also in the subsequent videos, but you need to understand what I am doing. Okay, so this is 34. Here I want to explain you the concept of positive and negative remainder. Okay, so for example, if you take a number say 23 divided by 3. Okay, so 23 divided by 3, इसका रिमाइंडर क्या आएगा? इसका रिमाइंडर आएगा 2, right? 3 7s are 21 and your remainder will be 2. So this is called as a positive remainder, and there is another remainder which is called as a negative remainder. Okay, so what is negative remainder? That the next multiple, which is 24, right? 3 ka next multiple, 3 8s the 24. If you subtract this number 23 from 24, then whatever remains is the negative remainder. So the negative remainder of this division is -1. Okay, now you need to understand this because it will be very useful to you for solving such kind of questions. So here we will use positive and negative remainders. So now you know this concept that when there is a multiplication, basically you have to divide each number by this number and उसका जो रिमाइंडर आएगा, so remainder of this, you have to multiply them to get the remainder of this sum. Of course, this multiplication should again be divided by 34. So let me solve it so that you will understand it. So 73 divided by 34. 34 to the 68. So for my first remainder is 5. Now this is 75, which is 2 more than 73. So iska remainder aayega 7. Then this is 68 and 78. So the remainder will be 10. All these are positive reminders because 34 to the 68. So I'm subtracting 68 from each of these number to get these remainders. Now here see, this is 57. Now, I have two options. I can take the positive remainder, which is, 57 minus 34, or I can do 68 minus 57 and take the negative remainder. Okay. So when I do 68 minus 57, the negative remainder is smaller. So it is easier for me to multiply or divide. So that's why I'm going to take a negative remainder. Here the negative remainder would be 68 minus 57 would be 11. So I am going to take minus 11. Now here 197, 34 means 6, 3, 180, no, not 6, 5. So 34 into 5 would be 170. 170 means 27. So here I am taking positive remainder 27. I can take negative remainder also. So for example, if I do 34 into 6, right? So this is 204, and I can take a remainder of minus 7 also, right? So I can either take 27 or I can take minus 7. Let me hold it here and I will tell you how the result won't differ. Into 3. See what is happening here. Now I have taken one negative remainder, so the top will be negative, right? So let me actually take this minus 7 here, because when I take minus 7, this top would become positive, and then I don't have to worry about answer and doing the adjustment for the negative remainder. Okay, but you need to learn that as well, because that will be another concept which you need to see कि negative remainder आने के बाद उसको adjust कैसे करते हैं. Okay. So instead of this 27, let me take minus 7 here. Now see what happens. 7 5s are 35 into, let me take, this is 30. 10 into 3 is 30 into 11 7s are 77 divided by 34. Okay. So now I have a remainder of 1. Okay. So this 35 divided by 34 is 1. Into 34 into 30, मतलब मुझे लेना चाहिए -4. I would take, so 34 1s are 34, minus 30 is -4. Then here I would again take a negative remainder. Okay, so 34 2s are 68, and 34 3s are is 102. So I would take a negative remainder of 25. Basically I get 100 divided by 34, and that gives me remainder of 32, right? So 32 2s are 68. 68 plus 32 is 100. Okay, so my remainder is 32. That's my answer, option number A. Now there are multiple ways to do it. For example, instead of taking this as minus 11, I will keep it at 27, and here also I will take a positive remainder. So this would change into, so let me do it again. I will leave it here so that you can compare. So here, right, I am doing this step again. So this is 5 into 7 into 10 into, now instead of taking minus 11, I am dividing 57 ko 34 se. I am taking a positive remainder. So 57 minus 34 is basically 23. Then I am taking 27 as a positive, and then I am taking 3. Now here I am, so this is divided by 34, right, to find the remainder. Now here 7 5s are 35 into 10 3s are 30 into 23 into 27 divided by 34. Right, so I will leave this for you to solve. You will hit the remainder of 32 at the end of this as well. Okay, so try it at home. आप practice कर लो इसको. But basically what I want to say कि it doesn't matter that how do you actually do it, right? Either you take a negative remainder or positive remainder, but then you need to understand how the negative remainder works, because that is very helpful. Because here my calculation became very simple, because I took -4 minus 11, -11 and -7, right? So I did not have to deal with the larger numbers. But then this is also not very difficult. Okay, here now you can again take a negative remainders, and then you will be able to get the answer. Okay, so try this and see if you can get the same remainder as 32. Okay, the concept of negative remainder, I will take some more problems in subsequent videos, so don't worry about that. So chalo next question dekhte hain. Find a remainder when 2 raised to 256 is divided by 17. Now see this. This is the problem, and we have been asked कि इसका remainder कितना है. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I am going to see that how can I get a number here instead of 2 which is very close to 17, and I will tell you the reason for that. So we know that कि 2 का fourth power is 16, and 16 is very close to 17. So I am going to rewrite this as 2 raised to 4 and then divide this 256 by 4, which gives me 64, right, divided by 17, which is nothing but 16 raised to 64 divided by 17. Now what does it mean? This means that 16 multiplied by 16 multiplied by 16 multiplied by 16 is 64 times, right? And this I am dividing by 17. Now see what happens. As I explained you in the earlier one, here I get a negative remainder of 1, right? Because 17 is 1 higher than 16. So I get negative remainder of 1. So basically -1 -1 into -1 into -1, right? 64 times. This is what I will get as a remainder ka multiplication, right? -1 -1. So it is nothing but -1 raised to 64. Okay? This is nothing but the remainder. मतलब इसका for this term का remainder will be the remainder of this term. Okay, so understand that this term is not equal to this term. This term ka remainder will be same as the remainder of this term, because we have simplified it and now we have multiplied the remainders of this each of these terms 64 times, and that's how we got it. We know that this is the even number, and -1 ka even power would be 1. So this is same as this. Remainder of 1 by 17 will be remainder of this number, which is nothing but 1, right? Because 1 cannot be divided by 17. So that's your answer, option number A. Okay, I hope you have understood this concept as well. Let us go to next question. Now this is combination of remainder plus LCM. You might have seen these kind of questions in your practice or in some past PYQs. So this is fairly simple. Find the least number which will leave the remainder of 5 when divided by 8, 12, 16 and 20. What does it mean? That 8, 12, 16 and 20, there is this number n. When you divide this n by each of these numbers, the remainder is 5. Okay, and they are asked for least such number. So what is least such number? So what is remainder? Remainder is nothing but 8 into 8 ka quotient, whatever this number is, multiplied by let us say x1 multiplied by x2 multiplied by x3 multiplied by x4, whatever it is. Then you will get n, and then you add 5 to that number to get the answer to this question. Okay, because your dividend is equal to divisor multiplied by quotient plus remainder, and here divisors are different divisors 8, 12, 16 and 20 into there is some quotient of each one of them, and her remainder is 5. Okay, I am just explaining you the concept. So that means what is that smallest number? Smallest number is nothing but the LCM of this, right? Because this number, this quotient needs to be divided by each of these number fully. That means it is, and least such number will be the LCM of these numbers. Then I add 5 to that LCM to get my answer. So now it becomes simple. So 8 is 2 cube, 12 is 2 square into 3, 16 is 2 raised to 4, and 20 is what, 2 raised to 4 into 5, sorry, 2 raised to 2 into 5. So now LCM is nothing but the highest quotient into 5 and 3 remaining factors. This is 240. Okay, so 2 and 40 is the number which is when divided by 8, 12, 16 and 20 will get divided fully, and it is least such number. Okay, now you add 5 to this. See here, you have been given 240 as option. Okay, so never lose sight of what you have been asked, बिकॉज इतना करने के बाद आपने इधर मार्क कर दिया तो गए, मतलब गलत है. द क्वेश्चन इज लीस्ट नंबर विच विल लीव द रिमाइंडर ऑफ 5. सो नाउ व्हेन आई add this 5 I get 245. So when you divide 245 by 8, you will have some multiple of 8, right, basically 30, and you will have a remainder of 5. Then you will have, do the same for 12, 16 and 20. You will always get a remainder of 5. Okay, hope you have understood this. So your answer is B. Option number B is the correct answer. Okay, now let us see the last question for this video, I think. So let n be 1421 into 1423 into 1425. What is the remainder when n is divided by 12? So this we have seen already, right? So I will divide the first number 1421 by 12. Now this will 14 ones are, sorry, 12 ones are 12, 2, 12 ones are 12, 10. I get 101, and then 8, 12 8s are 96, and then I get remainder of 5, right? So here I get a remainder of 5. So now this number is 2 larger than this, so I get a remainder of 7. This number is 4, 2 larger than this, so I get a remainder of 9 divided by 12. So basically इसका जो रिमाइंडर होगा वही रिमाइंडर इसका होगा, because we are removing the complete multiples of 12 from all this equation and only keeping the remainders. So this is now 35 multiplied by 9. Okay, for 35, 12 3s are 36, so I get a negative remainder of 1, and 12 ones are 12, so I get a negative remainder of 3. This is 3 by 12. For 3 by 12, the remainder will be 3, right, because 3 cannot be divided by 12. Your answer is nothing but 3, option C. That's all for this video. I will continue this remainder series because there are a variety of problems which come from remainder theorem, and there are some few more varieties as well as few more concepts as well. So you need to understand all of that. So please keep watching and subscribe to my channel if you are not done this. We are bringing very good geography and CSAT videos for you. Thanks again, and I will see you in the next video.